In this episode, I'm exploring the remains of a long-abandoned asylum, a place once filled with thousands of patients, overcrowded halls, and untold stories. Over the decades, this massive institution grew into a self-contained world, but like many asylums of its time, it became notorious for poor conditions and controversial treatment practices. As mental health care evolved, the need for such institutions declined, resulting in its eventual shutdown. The asylum was abandoned in 1995, leaving behind a forgotten and decaying relic of the past. Let's explore.
Guys, check out all these old vines growing in this building. Really puts in perspective how long these buildings have been decaying for. This is the only room so far that has any sort of tiling. Guys, you can just see, once again, every single room is completely destroyed. Or abated, whichever one you want to call it. Holy shit. If that doesn't look scary and intimidating and just like don't go in there kind of vibe, then I don't know what is. Here's more signs of abatement. Some of the hazard tape. Do not cross. It turned blue. Probably should be putting my respirator on. That looks absolutely cancerous. Well, this looks like where we have to go. Looks like it was made for hobbits. But that's the tunnel system that's going to connect us to the whole facility. Holy crap, that was really flooded. I just wanted to point out that these boots aren't even waterproof, and I'm standing in 2.5 inches of water, and my feet are completely dry. Lucas, on the other hand, actually has boots look like they wouldn't absorb water, and they do. They're soaked. Look at all the vegetation growing on the side of the wall here. There's even blueberries growing. Thousands of them. the tunnel now, and we came into this building that has some pretty weird but pretty intact tiling. Take a look at this. Check this out. It's perfect. Almost completely untouched. And the rest of the bathroom is just smashed. But look at the contrast though between the red and literally every other color in the room. Yellow bathroom. Red bathroom. And blue bathroom. Guys, check out all the decay. It's all natural. That's what we love to see. Just look at the walls just peeling off. Not a ton of graffiti, which is nice. More bathrooms. Guys, it's kind of difficult to see. Actually, you probably won't be able to see it at all, but right in between here, there's like a little white dot. That is a state van. They still use a couple buildings on this property, and there's some workers right outside. We already saw the security, which we had to hide from earlier, but there's more than one person here, so we have to keep an eye out for that. What I'm sitting in right now is the church. We just walked inside. We actually walked in the front doors, and there's actually AC in this building. It's really nice in here. It's really cool. It's trash. It's completely abandoned. If you can't see, if I didn't already point out, but right there, actually pointing right at it, is one of the state vans that they have here. They have tons of them, the cars and vans. So there are workers here on the property, and they are spread out within the entire complex. So we have to be careful of them. But let's go check out the church. Anything interesting in here?
Pretty interesting stuff. You got a stamp, the ink for the stamp, a stapler, all sorts of goodies.
What about this?
The thing where you put cocaine? What?
Alright, let's look in the actual church now. I was so focused on what I was doing that I didn't even take a chance to look at you. How are you doing?
You leave me to my own devices, this is what happens.
What are you doing?
I turn into a priest.
You turn into a priest?
This is priesthood, man. Now I'm celibate.
Alright guys, so when we first walked in the church here, we heard the AC going and I pointed it out. Little did we know we actually can control it. Check this out. Completely abandoned, right? You can see this place is trashed. Look at this. I find it pretty funny that the church isn't even the main attraction in this place, not even close. And this is probably the coolest church, abandoned church I've ever been in. I mean, it's in such good shape. It was only abandoned about 10 years ago. I'm pretty sure this specific building, but I mean, for 10 years of decay, like, this is really good. And working AC. What the heck? So the AC still works in here and multiple light bulbs. I don't know if you guys can hear the dial tone, but this phone still works. Alright, we're inside one of the main medical buildings now. This place is kind of unorthodox. There's no regular hospital building with a morgue and everything, and no operating rooms. So this is kind of like a physical therapy and a mental health, occupational therapy building. So we're gonna check it out, and there's quite a bit of equipment in here. There's also power in this place. Look at right off the bat, this one room that we came into, including Lucas in the corner. This was definitely old physical therapy equipment. You can tell by the old walkers, all the walking aids, wheelchairs.
Whatever this is. It's for blood pressure.
Yeah,
This is
something to do with blood. Wow. Check it out, this device is actually on. The scale. Alright guys, so I unfortunately have some pretty negative news to share with you about the channel. We missed the chair of the episode in the last place that we went to. There was no chair. So we're resetting the count back to zero. Zero. This, however, is chair number 1. We're restarting the Luke Explorers count right here. We made it up to 28, 29. We're back at 1. So we're gonna see what we can get the streak back up to, but this is the chair of the episode. We're not missing it. A nice wheelchair. Lucas is somewhere over here. Chair of the episode. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Let's keep going.
Oh. Why is it doing that?
What's this guy doing?
I don't know. I'm leaving. Bye. Dude, why is it doing that?
Guys, check this out. It is a room full of Luke Explorers chairs. 7 or 8 of them just sitting here, folded up in different ways. Wow. Unfortunately, we just chose the chair, but this It's a phenomenal room. One of my favorites. Holy shit, this room is insane. It's like a fake surgical setup with the practice dummies. We almost didn't come up onto this floor, but I'm so glad that we did. It made this place like 5 times cooler. I know it's not, but that almost looks like a mini morgue in the back as well. But look at all this equipment. And even over here, look at this. Look at this guy in this wheelchair. If we didn't already choose our chair, we'd have like 30 options. And it looks like there's a whole bunch of other equipment here. Mixed physical therapy and just standard medical practice. But look at this, I don't even know where to start. There's so much to focus on. There's another room connected. And this one's just as insane. Look at this old chalkboard. More wheelchairs, physical therapy equipment, dummies. This is the dummy that they would practice CPR on. Pretty sure these are actually pretty expensive. I could be wrong about that, but. Look at this. It's all insane. It's all in great condition too. I hear noise coming from the restroom. I wonder if the water works. It's good. All right, so this is definitely one of the main medical buildings. Look at the lights. Wow. Holy shit. It's the padded rooms. Oh my goodness, with the mirrors in the corner. Dude, this is where they would wrap the violent inmates in straitjackets, sit them in a chair. I think they'd also call these like peace rooms, quiet rooms.
I don't even think they gave him a chair.
You think they just put him in the center?
Well, you can hurt yourself with a chair.
That's true. I guess maybe not if you're in a straitjacket, but like you are not doing anything to hurt yourself in here. Like these, dude, you could ram your head into this and you're not gonna get hurt. I mean, it'll be like, it'll sting. But like, look at, they probably did it though. They probably smacked themselves into this thing.
Yeah, you can kind of hurt yourself. Still alive.
Thumbnail right here. Snapshot.
This is the thumbnail.
Ooh. for this little lab. Did you stumble upon an exam chair?
Can you give me a pap smear?
Yeah, are you getting a pap?
I need a pap. That was graceful, shut up. Oh, this feels wrong. This feels very wrong.
Show everyone what's in your hand.
A spatula? I am SpongeBob SquarePants. Why are you being so close to me in this position?
Alright, let's see if this light turns on. Oh my, it does. That's kind of freaky. Handprints on the door. There's a fair amount of mold in here too. Guys, I just can't get over how the power works.
Works well, too.
Yeah, I know.
This is incredible.
Alright guys, we should be coming up here on the indoor pool. This is the recreational building, and there also should be a bingo room in here. But yeah, this is the pool. And the lights are all on here still. Wow. Wow, look at all the mold in here. So we got the lights to turn on, and I've never seen anything like this in an abandoned place. This is crazy. I thought there was no way that these would work, but I saw in a video of this place that they did, and a year or two later, they're still operational, so this is awesome. a weird room. Alright, whatever happened in here smells like it just happened. There's like this old mildew smell. And this water looks fresh. Wow. This auditorium is huge from above.
Look at the Christ.
For the banners, yeah. And for the flags. What does the light do? Does it turn on? It's plugged in.
Is it on?
No.
Oh, sad.
It looks really cool though.
If this turned on, it would blind you so fast.
Check this room out, guys. This looks like a library. This was also a state school and a developmental center at one point, so that would make sense. There is a school building on this campus, but I was going to say either a lab, but there's no sinks, or some kind of library or a study. Guys, check this out. Lucas and I stumbled upon probably what is one of the weirdest rooms in this entire place, which is saying something based off of what we've seen. But look at this room. It's like a combination of a bathroom, a locker room, and a classroom. You have a chalkboard here right behind us. You have, well, an actual bathroom and sinks here on this side. And over here you have like a cubby or a closet for coats and backpacks.
It's gotta be a locker room or something.
If anyone has any insight on what this could have been, because I don't understand why, unless it was a locker room, why else there would be a chalkboard here. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. All right, Lucas just solved the question if there were lockers or not. All he had to do is look around the corner. Good job, Lucas.
Thank you.
Employee Fitness Center. This should be in the general direction of the bowling alley. Holy shit. Oh my. I've never seen an abandoned bowling alley before. This is actually a first for me.
It's in such good shape, too.
Alright guys, we have a lot of pins to knock down, so at the same time, Lucas and I are going to knock these pins down.
Ready?